ST James out here Sunday. Someone said something about Nitro Sunday. Traxxas Nitro Rustler with the only modification here is the tune pipe from the Jado. And I will say, if you're going to order this for your Nitro Rustler 2.5, you have to get the Jado arm. That they're just like a little bit different, so it won't mount up unless you get the Jado arm. Another thing is this thing really idles high. It seems to idle high no matter what, and I really don't know much of what I'm doing with nitros. This is only my second one, but I've noticed at idle this servo seems to flip out a little bit. You guys can see what I'm talking about, like, and I apply the brake just a little bit and it kind of settles back there to like a nice idle. So maybe I need to adjust this to pull this arm backwards just a little bit. Anyway, I got it set up here, easy start. I already started it up once, so it's warm. So let's see. You guys see how that idle sounds kind of high? If I just move right a little bit, that servo arm comes back a little bit and it seems all right. Nitro Sunday. Let's let it warm up a little bit, and I'm actually just going to go sit at the end of my driveway and drive it a little bit, and we'll see what's what. Guys, I thought I was going to have a nitro friend down here, but it turns out it was just someone using a weed eater. Oh, I got the Anaconda street tires on the rear because I don't want to chew up the stock ones on this. I'll use the stock. The stock ones are much better suited for dirt. They will really get shredded up here on cement. Guys, it seems to be bogging a little when I go wide open throttle. Seems to be bogging a little bit, so I'm going to try a couple of tunes and get back with you. All right, guys, so a quick look of, reading about why it would bog down under like acceleration was high-speed needle was too lean. So I richened up the high-speed needle. Probably like the counterclockwise, probably a turn. Drove it for a little bit and it just died and it would not start again. And I noticed there was a bit of oil coming out of here. So that led me to believe it was too rich to even start. So I started leaning it up one little increment at a time, one like probably 1/16 of a turn at a time. It wouldn't start. Each time it wouldn't start, I would lean it out just a little bit, and finally it started up, and it's not bogging under acceleration anymore. So let me start it back up and let me drive it a little bit, and you guys can check it out. It still seems like it's idling fast, guys, but I did that pinch test for the low speed needle too, and it did the couple seconds, revved up and then died. So from what I read, that means the low speed needle is tuned right as well. And I've adjusted the idle needle on this. The idle needle is harder to get to, it's harder to see. It's like down behind the high speed. I've adjusted it to not much luck, so as you guys can see now, when it wants to pull the wheels up immediately, which is a good bit of like low end. And you guys can see there's a nice plume of smoke coming out behind it, a nice steady stream of smoke, and a good amount of speed. The engine does not, in my opinion, the engine does not sound like it's leaning out too much. Oh, damn. Burn some nitro is a pretty good Sunday. It's like 75 out here, maybe 75 and sunny. Perfect weather for some nitro. Yeah, still seems to be idling pretty high, but guys, it seems like as soon as I think I have it tuned right, I start it back up, and I don't change anything. I start it back up, and now it's like bogging down again, right where I first started.